呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 154 of Jujutsu Kaisen. The title here is Senyu. Senyu, this is like infiltration, sneaking in. Watch the previous chapter to see where we are. Gasa, gasa. Rustle, rustle. Oh, ita, ita. Oh, existed. So there you are. Fushiguro. Handa senpai. Okay, so calls back. Souka Itadori wa hakari to sesshoku dekisou nanda na. I see. As for Itadori, with Hakari, direct contact trying to be possible, it's that it, I wonder? So remember, they're trying to link up with Hakari, who is a sort of like a suspended or expelled third year of the technical school, who's apparently more powerful than Okotsu, but he's running a fight club, etc., etc. So as for Itadori, with Hakari, that guy, direct contact, like, do you think it's possible? Panda senpai wa nande mada Hakari senpai to aete nai desu ka? So Fushiguro and Itadori came here to meet with Hakari, but they're trying to like get into the fight club and then try to find him, rather than trying to just like meet with him, because again, he's like an expelled or suspended student. So, but they ran into Panda there and kind of figured they all kind of figured they were trying to do the same thing. So this is what Fushiguro is asking. So as for Panda Senpai, why still with Senpai Hakari able to meet isn't? So why haven't you been able to meet with Senpai Hakari? Ibasho wa wakatten dakedo na. As for the whereabouts, as for the location, meaning of Hakari, I know, or I understand. So I know where he is, but Okojo ni naru monitor room soko ga teiichi da. I guess like the monitor room that's on the roof. The monitor room that's on the roof, that place is the teiichi, which is like the standard viewpoint, the standard location for him, I guess. Yeah, his origin, his home position. Demo na chikazukenai nda, but not able to get close, not able to approach. Chikazukenai, not able to get close. So that's Fushiguro asking, like, you can't get close. So we're seeing this is the monitor room here on top of the roof, zooming in as they're talking. Okay, and we're good. A fair warning again, this chapter looks like it's going to be really long. I mean, just look at all this crap. Okojo ni dete kara doa ni chikazukete mo kyori ga chijimaranai en da yo. Okay, so after coming out on the roof, even if approaching the door, the distance does not shrink. So here he is walking to the door, but it's like he never gets closer. Aruite mo hashite mo dame. Even if walk, even if run, it's no good. Kankaku toshite wa Satoru no jutsushiki to chikai ki ga suru. As for the sensation or the feeling or the mood, Aku. Yeah, as for concerning the sensation or the feeling of what's happening here, have a hunch that it approaches the skill, the technique of Satoru Gojo. So in other words, the feeling, it feels like it's similar to Gojo's techniques. Remember, he has that whole infinity thing. Tabun Kirara no jutsushiki nanda ga ore wa yoku shiran. Probably, maybe it's Kirara's technique. So we met her on the end of the previous chapter. So it's probably her technique. But as for me, don't well know. I don't know for sure. Kirara. So that's Fushiguro asking, like Kirara. Notice, right, when he says Kirara, he knows who this is. So we get the kanji of her name. When Fushiguro asks it, he doesn't know. He's like, Kirara, is that like a thing, a person, a word? Oh, no, he does know. Well, he knows this case at least. Mo hitori no sanen te otoko deshita yo ne? So Kirara, one more person of a third year saying that it's a man, right? It's a guy who's also a third year, right? Otoko da yo? Yeah, a boy, a man. So Kirara. それってキララさんがモニタールームにいる時だけに起こる現象ですか? So talking about that thing, which means like this whole thing that's going on. So talking about that, Mr. Kirara existing in the monitor room only at that time occurring phenomenon, is it? So is it something that only happens when Kirara is in the monitor room? And here, notice now we're getting Bushitsu, like chamber room. Or sorry, that's Heya. Yeah, Heya, room, but instead of Heya, room, it's Monita room. So he's asking, does it only happen when Kirara is in there? Panda responds, Wakaran, Hakari to Kirara ga issho janai toki ga nai. Don't know, don't understand. Hakari and Kirara together, not being together, time doesn't exist. So there's no time when they're not together. They're always together. Fuka oi shite nige mawara rareru yori wa to omotte kyaku yose panda ni teshite tanda yokatta yo. Futari ga kite kurete. Okay, so as for more than like, man, okay. This is like deep chasing and being run off. So like more than that, thinking that more than that, kyaku yose, attracting, this was, we saw this in the previous chapter, kyaku yose. This was attracting customers. As a panda, doing that would be good. Yeah. So he's saying like more than like chasing them away. Uka oite. Chasing too far. Yeah, chasing too far and then like running them off. Making them be run away. So more than that, I was thinking attract customers as a panda and do tessuru. Sink in, perpetrate, devote oneself. Yeah. So I thought I would devote myself to attracting customers as a panda over like chasing too deeply and making them run away. I'm glad, you know, that you two guys did the favor of coming. So Futari here is Itarori and Fushiguro. So glad, you know, the favor of you two guys coming. Clearly it was not going well for him. どうですか? Oh, どうですかね? How is it, I wonder? イタロリはうまく説得できると思いますか? As for Itarori, skillfully settoku, is it possible, do you think? Do you think, persuasion. Basically, do you think, as for Itarori, skillful persuasion is possible, do you think? So do you think Itarori can persuade Hakari? 厳しいな。ItaroriよりもHakari問題だ. Okay, I guess it's strict, difficult, you know, it's hard. Even more than Itarori, it's a question or a problem of Hakari. Okay, so he's saying basically it's not really maybe a question or a problem for Itarori, it's really ultimately a Hakari problem. でも、時間次第とも思ってるよ. However, It's dependent upon time, I think. Itadori no neaka de. With Itadori's neaka. What's neaka? Innate cheerfulness. Okay. With Itadori's innate cheerfulness, hitotarashi na seikaku wa Hakari to aishou ii to omou. Hitotarashi. Hitotarashi. What is this? Hitotarashi. Cajolement? To cajole, I guess this is what it is. To seduce. As for a personality, seikaku. Yeah, so as for a personality, like a seducing or a cajoling personality, with Hakari, aisho is good, I think. Affinity is good. Okay, so the affinity is good with Hakari, the personality, this like seducing personality with a cheerful spirit. Meaning Itadori will probably succeed that way. Demo, but Aitsu, so we see Itadori kanji, but he says that guy, Itadori, uso heta daro. He's a bad liar, right? Lying unskillful, right? Okay, so heta teu ka uso tsukutte hasso ga denikui taipu desu ne. So Megumi responds that saying unskillful, saying heta, the idea, the way of thinking about telling lies, it's the like difficult coming out type. Denikui. Yeah. Difficult to happen doesn't occur like easily. So this is sort of like, rather than saying unskillful, he's the type that even the idea of telling lies just doesn't, it's difficult to happen. It doesn't occur easily. Arutedo shiji wa dete shimasu yo. To a certain extent, as for like advice, did put out or will put out. Yeah, to some extent, as for shiji, or that's like instructions. Yeah, indication instructions did put out. So I guess Fushiguro is saying like, to some extent, like as for instructions, they did go out, meaning like he gave Itadori some instructions. Okay, more things. Daga, ma Itadori wa kousen kankeisha tte koto ga sugu bareta to shite. However, well, Itadori, the technical school related person, that event soon like leaking out. So this is like in the case that the fact that Itadori is related to the technical school, if that leaks out, roku ni hanashi mo sezu monitor room kara tsumami dasaretari nakama ni oatte hairareru no ga ichiban yoko nai. Roku ni in this case is, I guess, like without even, or without enough talking, without sufficient talking from the monitor room, being made to like being expelled. Tsumami. Yeah, thrown out. being thrown out from the monitor room basically without getting to talk. And by friends, by nakama, being separated. What they hairu? Forcing one's way. Being forced by friends is the number one ichiban yokonai. So number one no good thing, maybe. So this is him getting tossed out, and this is like the nakama coming in, I guess, like forcibly separating. Okay. というわけで、俺はイタロリがモニタールームに入った時点で、So with that reason, as for me, Itarori, at the point in time of entering the monitor room, Ajito o soko kossori seiyatsu doa no mae o katamete futari ga hanasu jikan o kasegu beki da to omou. Okay, so at the point in time that Itarori enters the monitor room, Jito? Oh, secret base. Okay, which is the 3D parking garage. But that's what the kanji are. But he calls it Ajito, the hideout, the safe house, the secret base of operations. That place, Soko, what is Soko in this case? A fast remodel? Oh, Soko. Sotsuko. Swift attack. Yeah. Oh, Ko, not Kai. Soko kossori seiyatsu doa. So with a swift attack, kossori, like secretly, stealthily, seiyatsu, gain control, suppression of in front of the door, harden, and the two people talking time ought to earn time, I think. Okay, so again, putting these two things together, Panda is proposing that at the point of time that Itarori enters the monitor room, that he thinks he and Fushiguro ought to earn time for those two people to talk, meaning Itarori and Hakari, and harden or solidify the front of the doors, gaining control secretly with a swift attack of the secret base. Yeah, それは Well, as for that, 大丈夫 It's fine. 殺すわけじゃない、寝ててもらうだけだよ. Yeah, so it's fine. Killing reason doesn't exist, or it's not the reason for killing. So I'm not going to kill anyone. Receiving sleep, it's just that. He's going to put him out. He's going to knock him out. 防犯カメラがありますよ. So the security monitors or the security cameras exist, you know. 交渉の場がモニタールームじゃあれずになんて. Okay, so 交渉. Oh, negotiations. At the place of negotiations, it's the monitor room without leaking out. How could that be? Yeah, I guess like the location of the negotiations, like if it's the monitor room, then without leaking out, like it's going to be hard. Like how could that be? In other words, right, if Itadori and Hakari are talking in the monitor room, and then they're trying to do stuff outside where all the cameras are, it's going to be hard for them not to notice. Okay. カメラの位置と視覚は把握してる. The camera's locations and this is like blind spots, the death corners. Shikaku should be blind spots. Yeah, blind spot, dead spaces. As for the locations and blind spots of the camera, doing ha'aku. Oh, like doing understanding, meaning he knows the locations and blind spots. それに、俺の方は多少見られても問題ない. In addition, as for my direction, I guess like even if seen a little bit, it's not a problem. Problem not existing because he's already been around. 割とうろついてる. Warito. Oh, warito means like generally or yeah, relatively wandering around. So he's like saying like, I wander around a lot. So it won't be a problem if he is seen generally. Ma tomona, jutsu shi wa hakari to kirara dake dashi na. Ma tomana. No, ma tomo. I guess like, frankly, this is sort of like, frankly, honestly, as for sorcerers, it's only Hakari and Kirara. Mihari no ninsu wa, Mihari no, as for the number of people of Mihari, which is like observers, lookouts, yeah, watch keeping guards. As for the number of the guards, Iriguchi 4, at the entrance 4, Okojo igai no kaku floor ni da. And then out, other than the roof, each floor has 2. Ikemasu ne. Able to go, isn't it? So basically, like this might work, or this can work, that sort of a thing. Okay. So here's what's his name? Kirara. So we're switching scenes. Kenenjiko wa Kirara-san no jutsushiki desu ne. Oh, but they're still talking. So we're seeing Kirara, but this is still Ushiguro and Panda talking. Worry, fear, Jiko. So like the fear item, the item of worry, as for that, Mr. Kirara's technique it is, you know? もうそれは仕方ない. Already, as for that thing, nothing we can do about it. So we can't do anything about that. Okay. This says Itadori, like champion. And we're seeing Itadori. I guess he's continuing to fight and show off. Ooh, ho, ho. He's just making noises. ワープのようにイタドリを出したり、仲間を入れたりできる場合、はかりの説得は諦めよう. Okay. In the manner of warp, putting outside Itadori, or friends, entering friends' possible cases, in those possible cases, so the Tari is like listing off like potential cases. So in the possible cases of putting Itadori outside with warp, or again, like entering friends, that would be that second picture we saw earlier where the person comes in to kick out Itadori. As for negotiations with Hakari, let's give up. So in the case that all this happens, let's give up on the negotiations with Hakari. Okay, it's November 11th, early in the morning, Sunday, Nichiyobi. Okay, it's Itadori. Ichiji chodo ni ireso. Okay, so Itadori is saying, like, able to enter prompt at, like, exactly 1 o'clock. So 2 minutes before. So Itadori. So presumably this is Megumi's phone or something. Meseji no hyoji o. Okay, so this is message erased. Okay. There's the, what was it? Mihari, the lookouts, guards. There's Kirara escorting Itadori into the monitor room. Yu-chan, mada koi nanda. Wakai ne. Okay, Yu-chan, still first year, aren't you? Yuji. So Yu-chan, mada koichi nanda na. So this is Kirara talking, and that's Yuji. So Kirara is saying, calling Itadori Yu-chan. So Yu-chan, you're still a first year, aren't you? You're young, aren't you? Yeah, so he's like, Yu-chan. Kin-chan wa, now she's talking about Hakari. So, or Kirara is talking about Hakari. And referring to him as Kin-chan. Kin-chan wa chugaku dabutteru da yo. As for Kin-chan, middle school, like, did double? Daburu? Like, he had to do it twice? To have two of something to duplicate, yeah. Yeah, this is like, Kin-chan did second year twice, the middle year twice. Or middle school twice. Something. Nanka ureshisou desu ne? Somehow seeming happy or cheerful, aren't you? Fufu ma ne. So, kind of laughs and says, well, you know. Kin-chan ga hisashiburi ni atsuku natteru kara ne. Kin-chan, having been a while, becoming hot, passionate again, because that's why. So, because Kin-chan is getting passionate again, and it's been a while. Yeah, perfect. Watashi wa netsui Kin-chan ga, watashi wa ne atsui Kin-chan ga daisuki nano. So as for me, you know, a passionate, a hot Kin-chan, love, like, super likable. So I really love a hot Kin-chan. Oh ha 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 ha. Oh ha ha. Can't quite see what that says. Dusho something. Okay. That's the door handle here. Zoom. I don't know, when did Fushiguro get these, like, melting through walls techniques? I'm sure we read it, but I don't remember. Okay. Okay, putting the chokehold on this guy. Eyes rolling. Zip tying. Doing the Batman on him. Zah. Quit. Okay, so this is the stealth part of the video game. Oi, miro yo. Hey, look. Cappy, cappy. Gyoniso ku kana? Gyoniso. Gyoniso ku kana? We'll eat gyoniso, I wonder. Is this supposed to be what gyoniso is? I don't know what that is. Gyo could be fish. What would niso mean? I don't know. It may be some sort of fish thing. Iya, aitsu tournamento dette taro. Well, that guy, tournament went out, right? That guy was in the tournament, right? Okay, so that was all just an act to get their guard down. Gyoniso wa moratte kuze. Okay, so we'll receive the gyoniso. So what is this thing? Mocha, mocha, chomp, chomp. What is a gyoniso? No results. Is a gyoniku sausage, a Japanese fish sausage made from surimi. Okay. So it's a fish sausage. It is sold in a plastic casing. Okay, that would be as a snack and is similar to the traditional fish cake kamaboko. Okay. All right. Hijo kaidan wa kamera nashi. So this is Panda kind of singing. As for emergency stairs without cameras. But there's no cameras in the emergency stairway, apparently. Kun, kun, kun. That's him stomping up the stairs. Ton. Yo! Hey! Panda senpai. Honto ni daijoubu desu ka? So Panda senpai, truly, like, are you okay? Or truly, is it okay? Kore ga gennin de ato de mometari. With this, or this thing, as the source or as the cause, later mometari. I guess to disagree, to dispute, to cause a wrinkle, to worry about. Basically, I guess, like, is this going to cause, will this be a source, a cause of disagreement or dispute later? Daijoubu, daijoubu. It's fine, it's fine. He's still kind of singing. Sassato doa mae katamecha chimao. Quickly in front of the door, like, let's harden. I guess in this case, it's like protect or guard. Katameru. So harden, freeze. What else? Make secure, stabilize, strengthen, fortify, reinforce, support. So it's those sorts of meanings. Let's do that in front of the door. Meanwhile, it looks like that was probably Kirara, right? They're noticing. So is Kirara. Panda-chan? げ、キララ、光と一緒じゃなかったのか? So, Kirara with Hikari together wasn't? To. Oh, they've got stars in their eyes. Interesting. Okay, Panda-chan and To, and she's recognizing Fushiguro. Hoge atama no ko, the spiky-headed kid. Panda-chan no tebiki de shinyu shita te koto wa Kosen no ningen? Okay. Okay, so the spiky-headed kid, tebiki. Guidance introduction. So through the guidance or introduction or guidelines of Panda, as for the event called having done penetration or insertion or infiltration, humans or people of the technical school. So Kirara is connecting the dots awfully quickly. Te koto wa, Yu-chan mo Kosen no ningen. As for that, talking about that event, Yu-chan, Yuji, also a human of the technical school. Kin-chan ga abunai. Kin-chan, danger. So Kin-chan's in danger. Going for the phone. Gyoken. Oh, that's Fushiguro. Gyoken. This is the divine dog. Or, in this case, Gyokuken. The, jeweled dog. Kon. What is kon? Kon in this case is like all turbidity. Okay, it shows up in things like whole, well-rounded, copious, flowing. When it's kon, it's copious, flowing. So it's kind of got that meaning, I guess. Bwah. Oh, nice. Kun. Okay. Not sure what's happening here. The phone drops. Fushiguro? Okay, so something kind of like threw the dog back or something. Gyokuken ga futobasareta? The divine jeweled dog, was it blown back, blown away? Futobasu? Iya, Panda senpai no hanashi kara satsuru to chikazuke nakatta no ka? So, no. Senpai Panda's from that story, so from what Senpai Panda said, when doing approach,
hello there.
Satsuru? No. If making a guess from what Panda said, wasn't able to approach? Question mark? Okay, so it was like, it wasn't able to get close. Although it got awfully close. Okay. So, chika? Some sort of like packing, exploding sound or something? So he's like what? Oh, chika? Chika? Okay, so these little things are happening, and Kira, this is probably Kirara, right? They are thinking, Panda-chan ni wa ma kingu sumidamon ne. As for to Panda-chan, a marking finished thing, isn't it? A marking is finished or complete, isn't it? So, markingu, a marking. We'll probably find out what this means. Da. Monitor room ni Hakari no tokoro ni modoru tsumori ka? So, to the monitor room, Hakari's place, returning, intending? So, intending to go where Hakari is? How much longer is this chapter? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're almost there. Whew. Mate, Kirara. Oretachi wa teki janai. Wait, Kirara. As for us, enemies are not. So we aren't enemies. Hakari ni tanomi koto ga aru dake da. To Hakari, or towards Hakari, a request event exists. It's just that. So we just have a request of Hakari. Shinjiranai. Can't believe. So I can't believe it. Mi sokonatta yo, Panda-chan. Mi soko. Oh, misjudged. I misjudged you, Panda-chan. Panda-chan. Ah, kore, ore mo omae ni chikatsukenai yatsu da na. Okay, come on. I also, to you, not able to approach thing it is. Okay, so Panda can't get close to them either. Gyokuken, jewel dog. Zone. Chi. Okay. Chikatsukenai no wa Kirara-san mo onaji ka? As for the one not able to approach, also Kirara-san, it's the same. So in other words, right, if that can't get close to Kirara can't get close to that, maybe. That's what Ushiguro is asking. Is it the same even for Kirara-san? Gun. Do. Fushiguro? Okay, so something is happening. He's like suddenly attracted to the divine dog or something. Kirara-san ni chikatsukenai dake janai. So towards Kirara-san, not able to approach, just that it is not. So it's just not able to approach Kirara-san. Gyokuken to hanarerarenai. Not able to separate from divine dog, jewel dog. Douyu jutsushiki da. What sort of technique is it? Sounds like a gravity thing. Uh-oh. Okay, so we saw something earlier on the door that had like a little star and a word. Imai. Itarori, the music playing. Okay, so this is the monitor room here with Hakari and Itarori. Ichinichi ichijikan aru koto o suru dake de geshu 100万円にって言われて信じるか? Okay, so there's a couple ways to parse this base, but we'll just go through it like it is. 1 day, 1 hour existing event. With just doing that, monthly payments towards 110,000 yen. So 1 million yen. 1 million yen a month, making 1 million yen a month with just doing 1 hour a day. That being said, believing. So basically, would you believe if I told you you could make 1 million yen a month with just 1 hour of work a day, or 1 hour a day? That sounds like a lot of the texts I get. Geshu. monthly income. Yeah. So $1 million yen a month. What of that? That's like $10,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Huh? And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. All right. Something about something in the fan book. There you go. Take a look. All right. That was 154. Under 50 minutes, maybe. Hooray. Anyway, next time, I guess they'll continue to talk. We'll see how fervently they talk. 155 next time.